Hey guys and girls. So some of you who have me on Steam may have noticed that I've been playing this game a lot lately, and I feel that it lends quite well to Dirty Bomb in its kind of skilled team, fast-paced FPS, also free genre. So I believe a lot of you watching would already know what this game is. It's Paladins, made by hi-rez Studios. They also make a few other well-known games, including Smite. And this is my first game against humans. I believe until level 5 you actually play against bots. And I'm going to be honest, the AI isn't very good. In fact, it's, I know, I'm going to be honest, it's shocking. So this is the first real test of my ability, I think. And it was a roll. And having played on this map a few times, I know to get their shot off there to knock them back. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm playing as Drogoz, who's a dragon wannabe. He's actually a lizard with a jetpack and a bit of armour as well. And the abilities that each, they're called champions in Paladins, have are very similar to arena type games like League of Legends and Dota. So you have your Q, your E, your F, your left click and your right click. So my normal left click is just these rockets that it shoots out. They deal AoE, and you see my activate my Q there. That was a burst of those rockets, and then my right click is this big ball, this big globule, and that deals damage and also knocks them back. But you have to shoot it. I think it does damage as well if it hits the enemy first without you detonating it with a shot. And my F, my second to last ability, is like a fly ability. So I just fly up and I can basically hover while I'm up there holding down space, and I can just do that normally as well, straight off the ground. And my ultimate E, basically I charge up for a bit and then shoot. I don't shoot anything actually. Exact opposite. I use a massive melee attack that does 100% of someone's health, so it's basically one hit KO. There is quite a large leading up time, and I've been caught off a few times where I've activated it and I've suddenly become the focus of attention, and suddenly I don't have the ultimate anymore. I've lost it completely and I'm dead waiting to respawn. So this game is a whole bunch of fun, but at the same time I'm just starting out and I really need some advice, basically from anybody who has been playing Paladins a long time, is skilled at it, or has just basically been keeping up with how best to get Drogoz cards and items in game. Similar to it's similar to the arena that you can buy in-game items that only last for the game you're in, giving you certain bonuses, and they can be seen in the bottom right of my screen there. So that's Kronos at the moment, and that gives me a reduction in my cooldowns. And I don't really know what the best setup is, so I'm really looking for other people's opinions and advice on how to get best at playing Drogoz, who at the moment is probably my favourite character, favourite champion I should say, to play as. He's a damage character, so of course he's going to be running around like I am doing at the moment, just absolutely dealing out damage, knocking people back, keeping people off the payload, and ensuring that our team are dealing out enough damage and keeping them in their spawn long enough to move the objective forward. So yeah, some advice would be hugely appreciated on how to play him. And you may think I'm good from this gameplay. I'm going to be honest, as this was the first game, I believe we're pretty much all against level 5s who probably were also in their first game. So, and I mean, I've got maybe 4 hours in this so far, and I'm going to say about 80% of it has been playing as Drogoz. So it's not that I'm good at this game, I think I'm pretty bad. It's just that I might be a little bit better than the average person I'm against. So, and of course, like, I'm not even the best on my team. Like, it's a very team-oriented FPS, and if you have a very good team, you can do pretty well, even if you're lagging behind and not having a great day performing. So there are certain distinctions of classes. There isn't a tank. Instead, Paladins calls it a frontliner, but it's effectively a tank. And then we have guys like Drogoz, who I'm playing, who are damage characters. And then we have flank characters, who have a little bit less health, but very, very high DPS. Like, all of this is what I've just garnered from basically going through the champions and just trying to get some information as to how they play. Because I think it not only is it important to learn the character you're playing, but it's incredibly important to know who you're against and how best to deal with each situation as it comes. So, for example, that tank there, I just stayed at range because I know he has a minigun and he's pretty good at short range. So as I was saying, you know, that's flank. So there's flank damage, front line, and there is also support, which is your standard kind of healer. And so far, I've played a bit of Fernando, who's a frontliner. I played a bit of Pip, who's technically a support, but is actually probably more of a flank character because he has quite a high DPS. And also, love of my life, Drogoz, of course. So we've already gone through one round here, and as you can see from the top, you get you get a point, I think, for getting the objective, and then another point for moving the payload to the enemy's end zone where their spawn is. So when you've got to get 4 points in total to win the game. So once you capture the objective, it spawns a payload, and then it's almost like 2 game modes in one. I have played another game where it's just payload, and that was a bit more fast paced, I think. You get a lot more items, basically money to spend on your items early game. So it's quite advanced early on. That wasn't as successful as this game. So it could have been to do with the team, it could have been to do with the fact that it was pretty advanced already in the early game. Savage. Come in here, snipe that guy, double kill, good. Yeah, I'm doing alright. One of the strengths I found with Drogoz is that using his F to get high up, people don't tend to look up when they're kind of zoned in. They go for the most likely route of where they expect the enemies to be, and that of course is on the ground. So it's good to get. It's almost like a vertical flank on them by getting up high. And I've got, yeah, top play, top play, top play. Beautiful. And you've just seen it. It's this double kill here. Oh. Fly in, look to my right, boom, boom, boom. Stop. There we go. Yeah, so that's it. That's my first game. Please, please, please leave any advice if you have any. Please let me know what items are best for Drogoz and which cards to go for. At the moment, I really only have the default cards. So once I get some more unlocks and some more gold, I may consider purchasing some cards with the in-game currency before I go for any of the champions. Anyway, that's it for this video. Yeah, again, leave a comment on any advice, and hopefully there'll be more advice in the future.